my friend, I have recently found something very troubling in our history. Something humans once used for fun. They called this abomination a video game. Some of these so-called games were simple tests of hand-to-eye coordination, but after further research, I made the horrifying discovery. The humans made a few of these games based on us. They called them the Planet of the Apes games. Let's take a look so you too can witness the atrocities towards our kind.
This is a review show. This is a review show. You don't have to like it, but I hope you like it.
This piece of human-flung feces is Planet of the Apes for the Atari 2600, produced by the company known as 20th Century Fox. To be fair to the humans, this game was never available to the public, so what you see here is a prototype. For many years, humans believed this game to be called Alligator People, as when the cartridge was found, it was labeled as such. Stupid humans. That human walking in place? That's supposed to be Colonel George Taylor. His goal is to make his way towards the Forbidden Zone. Do you see the two counters on the top of the screen? L stands for the human's life counter, who begins with 60 life points. And once they're gone, the game ends. The E is the escape point counter, which is the number of times this hairless beast can escape from our cage, or the pit. Running out of escapes, the human will be trapped and ends the game, bringing a victory for us. The ignorant humans program 3 different kinds of apes in this game. For some reason, they all move in a straight line across the screen from right to left. The first being chimpanzees, who the programmers put in for no reason other than to mock us. They do absolutely nothing to the human if they touch. However, the human gets 3 points for shooting them. Yes, the humans are so disgusting, they reward you with a point system for shooting our kind. Next are the orangutans, who are bigger and actually can capture a human and put them in a prison, which costs the character 1 life unit. By the way, shooting at the orangutan is worth 200 points. Sickening. Finally, we have the gorillas, the most dangerous apes in this mess. They can capture the human and carry a weapon to shoot it at them as well. Being shot will cost your man 2 life units. The odd thing is, shooting a gorilla is worth only 42 points. Why would the humans program a game where you get fewer points for shooting the strongest of ape kind? This is the forest. No matter how many apes the human shoots, we will keep coming, murdering our women and children as if we are an endless supply of disposable lives. There are also pits that a human can fall into, a lot like the one seen in the game that thankfully brought down this Atari system called E.T. If a human falls into these, their life will deplete rapidly. A press of the fire button will allow them to escape, but it will cost 1 of the escape points. If you move the human south, he will reach the river. The human can surprisingly swim, though it looks like he doesn't do this very well. It's a pointless venture anyway, as this screen will keep repeating until you move him further south. This is where we eventually find the village. This is the same village the human is taken to if captured by our forces. They seem to think we make it easy to escape our cage, as a single press of the button will let the human escape. At least they program the game where our kind heavily guards this area. If they had only given us some sense of intelligence. But again, human prejudice prevails here. Travel south some more, and the Colonel will reach the desert. This is a long area of the game where humans must travel for many similar screens in order to reach the Forbidden Zone. Before that goal can be reached, this ignorant human must make their way through the caverns. I have never seen caverns look this way. Again, proof of the human agenda to rewrite history and make all of apekind look weak. There aren't even any of us in the caverns to stop the human at this point. At least the human slowly loses life points as they make their way through the caves, albeit at a slow rate of 1 point every 5 seconds. if the human is lucky enough to find his way out of the maze, they will reach the Statue of Liberty. At least, I believe that is what this is. I suppose one could make out the head and torch if the screen doesn't cause a seizure first. The primitive humans obviously could not draw very well. This is where the game ends and simply loops over and over until we finish off the damn dirty human. This is an abomination. The humans eventually advance small steps forward to create yet another game with the Planet of the Apes title for a system they call the PlayStation. If you check the archives, you will find a human named the Angry Video Game Nerd covered this extensively and has the same level of disgust for it as I do. I hope this has been educational for you. It's important we keep an eye on the past to recognize the present and protect our future. However, I feel these games prove the humans do not have the brain capacity to be anything more than a great annoyance. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go look up another game in the archives called Ape Escape for this PlayStation. The title alone shows promise, as perhaps we are treated with dignity, as it shows our plight against the humans prejudiced. Thank you for your time.